Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today we are back with some more crab champions. Last episode, right, we finally got a turret build. We finally got a turret build on the new update, and it was a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. Definitely check that out if you haven't. But before we did that, right, we were gonna try to use the lightning spear, as it got changed since when we used it, right? Obviously, it's the newest weapon, right? Now it only lifts you up if you jump, and it doesn't lift up enemies and stuff like that. And it's the one weapon that we don't have diamond technically, and so we're gonna do that here. We're gonna do that. It's totally not gonna give us a turret. There we go. 25% chance to block incoming damage. You know what? In this new era of crab champions, that's probably one of the best things we can get. But yeah, we're gonna just rock electro globe, lightning staff here. Maybe go back to the pickaxe. Get a little bit more range. Otherwise, we're gonna just jump into it, right? This is what last episode was supposed to be before we ended up getting blessed with one of the coolest turret builds in a long time. So very interested, right? Obviously, once again, this is playing a lot different than when we used the lightning thing last time. So we'll see what we can kind of get with it here. Sharp shot is incredible getting early on here, and we'll say. Just heal at the start of each island, and we'll go economy here. Obviously, luck is pretty good too. Oh, okay. Luck is pretty good. Also, you want to know what else is pretty good? The relic giving us, what is it? 25% chance. But it's actually, I thought it was really cool back then when this lightning staff kind of started making enemies raise up with you. But obviously, it gets them closer to you, so you end up taking more damage, which probably could have got changed here. Also, abilities have a larger explosion radius. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it for now. And shop prices are discounted, crystal combo, or just getting some crystals. I'll say shop prices are discounted. And we will... Also, yeah, I can't believe spike chests cost 25% of your base max health to open. I think we kind of noticed, or we got that pointed out last episode, because we thought that it was still the way it used to be, right? Oh shit. Okay. Where you just oh, dude, electro globe and this is a lot of lightning. We're doing a pretty good job of just clearing waves. But I don't know. I'm excited. I forgot what I was talking about. I got distracted. I got distracted by how cool the lightning is here. Okay, max health increase. Oh, yeah. I know what we're talking about. Spike chests. Yeah, I don't know if I like spike chests. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Also, sure, max health increased, and yeah, you know what? I think elemental, right? The staffs and stuff like that are always really fun to do. Elemental, right? Don't know if we just try to focus on one other one, right? Obviously the lightning plus, maybe we try to do something else. I did just, oh yeah, because that's lightning orb, yeah, because all we have right now is a lot of lightning, which is really good. Probably not going to be as good as we hope for boss fights, but this weapon is pretty good here. Also, yeah, we have chat. We got chat back on screen, and we just kind of started this stream, so not a ton of people in chat, but I had a lot of people really be asking for chat to get put back on screen, man. Well, I think in this instance, I'll just do more lightning. If I get the option between those two, I'll just do more lightning, but eventually it would be cool, or we just make, I don't know, the best lightning. I don't know, we could just focus on the lightning here, right? Oh shit. But yeah, we're just vibing. welcome RC Gaming as well. But yeah, so let me know if you're someone on YouTube you didn't see. I did a YouTube poll, obviously trying to always make my content as enjoyable it is for y'all. So, you know, if I ended up, you know, getting it wrong and everybody hates this, let me know. But otherwise, I'm trying to do this here, maybe for this month, try it out. Okay, streamer loot, auto loader, loot drops have a chance to be upgraded. Yep, streamer loot. We've definitely been enjoying streamer loot the last couple episodes, that's for sure. That is for sure. So we could get some money, probably gonna do that. Get some money, heal it up, hurt ourselves, whatever. Fire rate increased. Ooh. Or damage for all the health we have. Honestly, fire rate. Oh, that's a lot faster. That's a lot faster, actually, here. Should I start streaming TTG? I've been thinking about it. I mean, go for it. I'd always say. The one thing I'll say is, have you made any content before? It's a lot easier to just like make YouTube videos besides streaming. So I would always recommend people probably start out doing some sort of content creation, because also the number one thing is it is it is literally pointless to stream, like, unless you're just having fun trying to stream casually, right? Whatever. But if you're like trying to actually, like, you know, slowly build up an audience or a community or anything like that, it is absolutely pointless to stream without making content, right? Obviously, you know, for us, you know, we stream and then we turn all those streams into YouTube videos and clip compilations and TikToks and stuff like that. You know, if you're just streaming and not actually doing anything with that content, it is the biggest waste of time. Unless you just, you know, have fun streaming to 1 or 2 people, you know, you never know. You know, unless you're like a professional gamer or something. So I would always recommend, you know, just film a couple Let's Plays or a couple of guides for a game that you've been enjoying, right? Or just something, you know, to kind of get used to it. That's what I'd be doing, is just casually streaming. Well, if you're just having fun streaming, just, you know, set your expectations. If you're just streaming with no other content, you will not grow. So as long as you're okay with that and you're just having fun, right, that's chill. I know there's a lot of people that just try to grind out streaming and then get frustrated when nothing really comes from it, you know. Also, we'll go ahead and take health shot. And actually max health multiplier increase. So we have 1 max health up and 1 multiplier up. I would hurt myself for money, but it's not going to be happening here right now. It really wants us to hurt. Yeah, sure. Okay. Got some money. Worked there because I healed up. And I'll heal up. Totally not going to throw here. Totally not going to throw. But we have healing shots. So I'm in no way, shape, or form a professional gamer. Well, if it's something you just want to do for fun, absolutely. But I would always recommend to, you know, even if it's just like creating a YouTube channel and uploading the VODs, you know, or something, you never know. There's just no discoverability on Twitch. But if you're just vibing with it, I mean, no reason not to, right? If that's what you want to mess around with, you know? Okay. Streak shot, snake shot, time bolt. Yeah, shots do more damage moving snake-like patterns. That's pretty cool. I mean, it looks cool. It's also pretty fine here. Also, I could hurt myself for more money. Let's do that. Yeet. Can't do it more than once, I don't think. That's fine, though. Because we heal up at the start. Also, we're going to go money, money, money. Man, it's been a long time since we did the... I literally don't think we've used the lightning scepter. Since... like the very first video of this update. I think it might have still technically been in the beta branch, so I didn't forget how much fun it is. Also, just to be kind of like levitating in the air, especially now that we don't levitate the enemies in the air, is pretty fun. And the lightning's doing a lot better than I really thought it was going to. So, especially with the fire rate and stuff like that, you know. Gonna wait till I'm older to start actually making YouTube videos. Well, I would, if anything, I would actually recommend the opposite. Just because, I don't know, there's weird people. I mean, there's weird people that'll pop into my streams and shit like that. So if you're worried about anything like that, I would, if anything, be worrying more about the streaming than the YouTubing. But, for real, there's some weird ass motherfuckers, that's for sure. Fuck! Dude, man, some of the elites are just getting... I think the lightning scepter is just fucking cracked. And I think it's really good that we got the sharp shot. Right? When did you come up with your name, TimeToGrind? Well, so obviously we've been making YouTube videos on this channel for over a decade now, which is fucking insane. Fucking insane, for me to say. Yeah, I don't know. I just, I had an old username way back in the day. It's like something like 2 + 2 = 8. I hit a really, if you guys look at my very first YouTube video, okay, at this point, we'll say damage increase for all the health that we have. I hit like a really fucking cool counter CSGO op thing, and I really wanted to upload it. And so that's when I decided to create a YouTube channel, and I think I just brainstormed for like, you know, several days, maybe a week. I don't really remember. And eventually came up with the name TimeToGrind. You know, grinding out all these different games. I don't know, whatever. And yeah, so been over a decade. Obviously now we got the second YouTube channel holding on here. So welcome, Vone is alt. Everybody else here popping in. I promise I ain't weird. Since there's a fire ice build with hot steam, does lightning poison build work? I mean, it would just be good in general. Obviously, fire and ice counteract each other. That is why hot steam needs to exist. Lightning and poison would just naturally, there's nothing there countering each other, right? Lightning helps you hit multiple enemies. Poison helps you do extra damage to an enemy. Sure, shop prices are discounted. And I'll go health over elemental, especially since we do more damage the more health we have now at this point. So yeah, lightning and poison. Most of the elements work with all the other elements. It's just fire and ice are the only ones, as far as I know, that counteract each other. Which is why I think there needed to be some support to actually make that build of doing both of them synergistic with hot steam, stuff like that, you know. I'm gonna get more money at work before I start making videos, which I will get a raise in a year. Well, let's go. Yeah, money OP. But also keep in mind, content creation, right? Like, as long as you have like at least a $20 to $40 microphone, if anyone's looking for a starter microphone to get, would highly recommend just getting a blue snowball. That's what I started with in my journey, and then I got a blue Yeti. But blue snowballs, I think you can even buy refurbished ones on Amazon for like 23 bucks, right? Get a webcam or something for you know, 50 bucks, 100 bucks. I know there's a lot of money, but yeah, a lot cheaper than a lot of people might think, though. And also max health after each island. That's pretty good. What's up, TTG? Just got here. Is this the run for diamond? Yeah, we're hoping to get our account back to diamond once we hopefully get a win here with the lightning scepter. Lightning expert. Increase damage by the number of the unique debuffs. Chance for shots to do damage twice. That would be pretty good. Arc shot. Max health multiplier I'll take. X shot, bigger boom. Man, global damage multiplier increase, but more enemies spawn. You know what? I think that would actually be pretty good. We would get more money, and we have lightning, so more money. It's actually not the worst, or more enemies is not the worst thing. And I think we are going to maybe just rock with only lightning here at this point. I don't know. We'll save the rest of the money here. More crystal rocks and stuff would be decent, but I'm not going to stress out here. Not going to stress out. Because I think, I don't know, I think we've been building up our damage pretty well, right? The fire rate. Elites are still going to be where we struggle the most, I think. But I believe. I fucking maybe I don't believe. I don't know. I don't know. Have you tried playing Schedule 1 yet? I actually have 2 videos of that game. It's not the most popular series, but me and one of my best friends, Jackson, filmed 2 Let's Plays. We definitely want to continue it just as a fun little thing for us. So if you haven't seen our two Schedule 1 videos, definitely check them out. At some point. Not during a stream. Watch me stream. You should do nothing but give me watch time. No, I don't know. But yeah, fun game. Fun game. Definitely, probably barely even scratched the surface. Did you ever play Inscription? I got a whole playlist of over like 20 videos of Inscription. That was one of my favorite games of the year, I believe. I love that though. And then yesterday, someone came in my Discord channel or server and was asking, like, posted in the suggestions chat, like, oh, you should play Backpack Hero. Like, have you seen our 24 episode playlist of Backpack Hero? I just play so many damn games, but that's why I love you know, organizing them in the playlists and stuff, you know? Because anytime someone asks me if I've played a game, 9 times out of 10, I'm like, yep, I have like 15 videos. Enjoy them at your earliest convenience. Yeah, Inscription's a fucking great game. Great game. Also, I thought I saw a chest up there. Maybe I'm going crazy, I don't know. And I found you through Inscription. I was mixing you up with Alien Rock. Oh. I think I'm cooler than Alien. No. Gain crystals when healing. Okay. We've also been having a lot of fun with gold healing. In fact, I don't remember exactly. I think someone in my last video commented asking if I could do a build with health is power and gold coating. And I didn't even mean to, but you're welcome if that's what you wanted. And heal at the start of each island. You should play Peglin. Oh, I haven't heard of it. What's that? Is that like a game where you get pegged in the ass or something? Let's go. Yep, crab go burr. Crab go burr. And so far this build's going pretty good. Obviously always worried about health in this new era of crab champions. And we do have the health is power build, so we'll for sure be trying to do as much health as we can get here. But going out pretty good here. Going pretty good. Best music in the soundtrack. Lose some health, maybe get something. Sure. If anything, it's letting me gold coating heal. Max health increased after clearing each island. Incredible. Incredible. More damage when hip firing, less when aiming. Sure. We'll go relic here. We already have the damage reduction relic we started with, but... Oh, man, I just happened to melee right when a shield guy spawned. Perfect. Would like to get some more, maybe ammo stuff, especially since we got fire rate, but build's working out. Obviously, more enemies spawn in exchange for us getting global damage. That was the curse thing we got, but I think that is totally fine. So welcome, Tenebrae. What else here popping in? We're doing a lightning scepter build on loop 1 right now. Gain 2 extra armor plates every time you gain armor. We'll take that. And easy flawless health, probably. Flawless health horde chest would be nice, as long as that beam skull stays off my booty. Just got 15 more seconds. I really would like a flawless. Flawless health would be pretty dope for this build, since we do have health is power and all that stuffs. Kind of playing it a little bit safe here. Nice. Okay, we're rocking. Max health increased. Okay, armor would be cool, but max health increased after clearing each island. Now we already have 3 of those. And I will take armor, which gives us 3. And I don't think an upgrade chest would be that great for us. So I'm going to just take random, see what we get. I don't think we have anything. I really want to play around with more of the enhancements too. Obviously, for last episode when we did the turret build, it was really, really fun. At the very end, we got those turrets to have the orbiting just because we wanted to try it. And it was really fun to look at, but I do think it kind of contributed to us losing or throwing that run. Because they were only hitting at ground level, so they couldn't hit any skulls. But yeah, the new enhancements are a lot of fun. So definitely, it just depends. There's a lot of things don't have enhancement slots. Let's see. Do we have anything that could be? Yeah, we still don't have anything that could even be enhanced right now. Accelerating. Oh, I thought that was a legendary. Okay, damage shot. Shots do more damage. I don't honestly think. I know we were talking about maybe trying to do. I'm gonna do speed. Trying to do multiple elements, but honestly, I'm okay just creating insane lightning here, right? Especially with multiple enemies spawning. So if we could just build up the raw damage that we have, would be pretty sick, I think. That'll help us through elites, and then eventually, once we get on multiple loops and, you know, there's multiple elites spawning, you know, lightning's pretty good because, you know, when you're hitting one, you're hitting both. But the fact that we already have raw damage up, we already have a normal damage up, we have our global damage up, we have fire rate up, we have more damage up for all the health that we have. I think this is going to be a fun lightning scepter build here. We get 75 base max health every island. That's not even taking into account the multiplier. Also, then there's the purple fire rate increase. Yeah, because we have 24% fire rate with the common fire rate of 2 and 25% of 1 of the epic. And then loot and abilities are larger, but they move slower. It's probably okay. Lightning, that thing's already a little bit... Oh, orbiting. Orbiting shot lightning scepter sounds awful, actually. Homing shot sounds pretty cool, though. Homing shot... Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of trick shot. So we can get homing shot. 40% chance for the shots to hit the enemies. Man, yeah. Homing lightning scepter. I'm glad to have that. That's one of my favorite legendaries to get anyways. Any of the homing stuff. Homing is insane. So, well. Got no more armor. But we do have 900 health. Still might not be enough, but we do have... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's what I'm talking about. 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 Get off my dick. Oh, my God. Well, we have gold coating. It's all so we'll heal and make money, right? That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. I would never purposely, or I would never accidentally take damage, right? Anytime I take damage, it's on purpose. It's all calculated. Get off me! Oh my God! Oh my God! Fucking shit. See, and I don't have passing if healing. It has to be off of my weapon doing damage. Why is this so hard, actually? Why is this so hard? Okay, I think that was a good orb. See, the orb going slower is rough because it just expires. Oh, shit. So early. Oh, my God. These crab AIs, it's like they're trying to predict where I'm at. Okay. Okay. I should be able to deal with one dude. It's just hard to deal with two very projectile dudes. Especially with a weapon. Like I said, right, I did know that we were going to be having a harder time against elites. Right, that is where something like fire or something like that would have helped more. But I think if we can just get our damage up, get our health up to give us more damage too. It'd be pretty litty-titty here. We could get any, like, ammo stuff to almost turn this into a minigun, but we got it. We got it. Welcome, welcome, Demon Slayer. Okay. So, key chest, salvage, fire rate up. Crimson Haze is pretty incredible. I'll take Crimson Haze here, especially with extra enemies spawning. And heal when damaging enemies. Okay. And yeah. So normal waves of enemies are going to be incredibly easy for us. I'm not going to have to worry about this too much. Welcome, welcome, another account. Howdy, TimeToGrind. How does gold coating stack? More gold per health recovered? Gain 100% of healing as crystals. I assume it would increase that percentage. So you would maybe gain 125% of your healing as crystals or stuff like that, you know? That's the only number I see that'll go up, but I'm not 100% sure. Sure, more snake shot. Not doing one hit, so we'll go economy. I am not doing the one hit. Not for me there. But, I mean, we just shred the waves of enemies. Also, it is so fun being able to levitate with the lightning scepter. I'm glad that part didn't get taken away, because that's like a really unique part of this weapon. Oh. Also, the animation sometimes when you are mid-animation of trying to, like, land based on your melee, but then you're still, like, levitating because of the scepter. Very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Hello. Hello. Okay. We're doing pretty good on time here, though probably about average. I feel like I always say that. Okay, paycheck, gain money every island. We'll take that. And health chest here. Like I said, we're doing more damage based on our health. Though I think it caps. I forgot that. I need to check that. That, I think, caps. Oh, whoa, they're spawning over here. This is my island. Trying to deal with that elite here, too. I do really like, now, especially now that we've done it for so long, I do really like every third island having an elite as part of the new True Nightmare. A lot of guys coming over here, though. Oh, God. A lot of hammer crabs. Still got this elite fire skull. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Like, at least I kind of get to hit them all at the same time. And that skull got stuck back there. I'm gonna just try to take these guys out. Nice. Okay. Now we just got this fire skull. And I gotta say, our damage is doing pretty decent. I probably should zoom in more on the elites, right? That's why I also got rid of that one thing. I didn't want to have to feel bad for doing it. But we're making money via gold coating, so we've been making shop prices cheaper. We have paycheck now as well. I think I do need to get rid of the ability of my orb going slower, though. I don't know. Maybe that's okay because it stays on enemies more, though. But if I'm hoping it travels far for them, I don't think it's doing a good job at that. We'll see. We'll see. Banana, the max health multiplier goes up. And sure, we'll take some elemental chests. There's no reason I would want to lose 25% of my genuine max health, my base max health. Well, I guess it's maybe only base max health. Does that mean, I don't know. But I don't want to be losing max health for just a single epic. Like, that doesn't seem to be a good trade deal, to be honest. Doesn't seem to be a good trade deal. I gotta say, I am loving all this lightning, just hitting everyone. Because we are spawning extra enemies via the greed perk that we have. More damage, but more enemies. And that is like so actually good for us in a lightning build. Definitely think we need more damage, though. Be cool if we got some damage scaling stuff. That is what would be pretty cool. And goodbye. Goodbye. And okay, see, we've never actually tried Elemental Specialist. Damage increase to enemies if they have exactly one debuff to them, right? Normally we do multiple. Oh. Well, I want Elemental Specialist at some point. We've never actually tried it. I have to take Lightning Strength increased. I feel like it would be really, 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 really dumb to not be taking that in a lightning build here. That would be really dumb. So we're gonna take more of that. Eventually gonna hope to get Elemental Specialist, because we are kind of confirming that we're only gonna be doing lightning. Because I'm just curious. I'm curious how much damage Elemental Specialist gives you for them only having one element on it. Obviously, that wouldn't count if, you know, we break open a chest, or not a chest, you know, a rock, and someone gets a bunch of fire or something. But for the most part, they're only having one element here, so. And I gotta say, we've been gaining a lot of money via gold coating here. I'm getting a lot of money. If I take damage here and there, not the end of the world. I mean, like, yeah, our base max health still goes down, right? Since, you know, it's been doing that months and months and months, right, as part of True Nightmare. But we're getting the money. Get a lot of money. Flammable armor, elemental specialist. Okay, lightning strength increased. Elemental specialist was there as well, but we gotta buff the lightning. We gotta buff the lightning in a lightning build. And lose some health. Bouncing shot. Okay, I think bouncing shot for this is actually pretty good. Triangle shot would be pretty decent too. Max health goes up every island. Triangle shot. Yeah, look at triangle shot. Chance to fire powerful triangle shots. That can also get enhanced. So, kind of fits with the build. Also, We're going to go ahead and get rid of shops contain more goods for sale. I'd love it, but I would way rather have max health going up every island, especially for this build. And let's do it. Let's do our final... Oh. Where's everyone? Why did you spawn over there? Why did you spawn over there? Okay, a little bit worried here. But I think the bouncing is helping a lot because it's giving more range, and then I believe the homing should still work. So, oh shit, took a lot of damage. That's why the healing is important. Giant Ant's armor is going to be a little bit hard to deal with here. Remember, it was either last episode or the episode before where we had, for the first time ever, actually gotten to try the thing that made damage go through armor, which was actually pretty fun. And I was hoping the triangle shots would carry us with some damage here, and maybe it is. We're struggling a little bit, but I mean, once again, we knew we were going to struggle against elites. King's Skull's about half health. And the armor on the Ant's almost gone here too. So, oh my god! Be very careful sometimes. We've got good healing. I'm happy with the healing that we have. 2 levels of healing shot. Which, once again, the gold coating, dude. We're earning a lot of money via gold coating. I love it. Okay, okay. Let's make sure we don't die. Make sure we don't die. Good thing is if they spawn enemies, normally the lightning's gonna help us take care of it. Just taking a little bit. We're over 30 minutes, right? Normally, like, the average is, I think, roughly, we're about, like, 30 minutes per loop, so... Or at least for the first one, for sure. And yeah, last episode with the turrets, we also didn't even get a diamond win. So we for multiple reasons, needs a diamond win. One, to, you know, prove we're a god gamer since we haven't done it in a little bit. And also, because the lightning staff, once again, is the final weapon we need, diamond, to have our account go back to diamond. And then obviously, I think we've talked about it many times. In the next update, most likely, Northstorm's going to make a way to reset your medals without having to reset your entire save profile. That way, you know, because, like, you know, when we talk about this new era of Crab Champions being a lot harder and stuff, you know, it's like part of me wants to go try to make sure we get diamond on all the you know, the harder version on everything. But it's like, I'm not resetting my save profile. I have like 200 hours in this game. I'm not resetting my save profile. Right. All the keys that we have, my freaking 1,185 to the left of my little medal. Not that it matters, but I'm like, So, okay, let's see. What legendary are we getting? Lightning Explosion. Probably going to take that. Beam Turret. Would be cool. Triangle Shot. We're going to take Lightning Explosion for sure. For sure. Lightning, lightning, lightning. Max health goes up every island, and we're gonna loop-de-loop and pull. And your shoes are looking cool. Okay. Once again, not stressing out in the slightest for normal groups of enemies. We've got good healing. The lightning is so good against them. Damn, it's just... Oh, and there it is. So there's winning with Nightmare, but not True Nightmare yet. Got the achievements for that. Melee damage up, Snake Shot. I'll take Snake Shot. And probably just more health. Health and Elemental, I think, are going to be the 2 most important. Obviously, Elemental to try to make the lightning stronger. Hopefully find Elemental Specialist as well, because once again, we have not tried that before. And then health, because health makes you not die. And also we have the health is power, so... It is so fun, like, levitating, though, against these enemies. Reminds me in a weird... Not in a weird way, but in a different way of the episode we did about 2 episodes ago, something like that, where we literally got the low gravity relic, we got the speed up relic, or whatever, perk, whatever, and we could literally just fly around nuking enemies. It was fun. So this, we're more just levitating in one place, right? But... welcome, welcome, Kevin. It's weird for me that there's no crab boss in Crab Champions. What do you mean crab boss? Because they're all there's like some of, like, you got like the lightning crab, the poison crab. I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm like, you're thinking of a very specific one. Also, we can enhance triangle shot. So I would like to get some enhancements here. But yeah, there's also, yeah, ants, scrubs, skulls, pumpkins. It's not as many of them. Yeah, maybe Tony. Maybe Tony will be like a, maybe Tony will be like a final secret boss or something. I really hope the next update has something to do with, has another biome. I think that's now, at this point, my biggest wish list, right? I know I've talked with Noisestorm about, you know, I think that being really important. But, I mean, last update, right, that was super huge. So many quality of life updates. You know, so many things that Noisestorm's been wanting to do for a while. But now that we're at that point, I think another biome. Another biome would be really dope. Really dope. Honestly, taking damage every now and then does not feel bad when you have this much healing and you have gold coating. Because, like, yeah, if anything, we're losing max health, but we're gaining money. So we are fine. We're at 2,000 HP too. That value is gonna start going pretty high. Also, I did forget to. I said I wanted to check it at some point. Health is power does cap up to 2,500 health. So we're already almost at the cap as health is power. Maybe the end boss. End bosses are only King Skull and Giant. Oh. I could have sworn there was an end boss with a crab, but yeah, no, you're probably right. Ooh! 50 lightning stacks, yes. We're gonna give triangle shot electrifying. And yeah, I'll do 2XL totems. Fuck it. I'm not gonna do that and then do a 2X. But I'll do 2X on an economy chest here. Oh god, not this map. So I don't know, maybe this will be okay. I 2X'd. We could die here. We straight up could die. But this is the build to try to do it here, right? Oh god. If I could get off. Okay, I think I need to. Oh god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's so much! Okay. Oh my god, there's so much! This is, oh my god, this is what it feels like for all the lobsters at Red Lobster. This is what it feels like. This map was so bad. This map was so bad to do the XLs. Oh, I threw. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to heal. Ah! Fuck! Fuck! Oh, man. Man. Well, we ranked the Lightning Scepter up to Ruby. Okay, I'll do a bigger episode. Normally, I would be tempted to end here. I'll do one more run. I'll do one more run. Thorn shot. I guess I should. I just assumed it would have been fine. I assumed it would have been fine. That map was so bad to get the double XL on, though. And, hey, Tiki Lemon, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. What were you guys up to? Totally good if you got a raid and run, but we just threw a run of Crab Champions. So we're starting a new run fresh here, I suppose. Sure, Time Bolt. And we could already start getting enhancement stuff. We'll get regeneration. Already go to an anvil here. The bitrate was dying when you were dying. Oh, I imagine. That was insane. That was insane. I was in like a fucking Crab Champions gangbang, and that was a little bit too much for me. A little bit too much. Playing some Trackmania? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, thanks for bringing your people over here. For those of you guys who don't know, Time to Grind, play a lot of roguelikes, indie games, upload all the good stuff to YouTube, or like pretty much everything. Also, increase damage radius by 200%. Would that do something? On Thorn Shot? I'll try. I don't know if that would do anything. I'm gonna try it though here. Tight space and shotgun crabs, always fun. Sniper would have been even worse. Yeah. Man, I love throwing. See, it's just so I can make these episodes longer for you guys, right? It's all calculated so y'all get more time to grind content, right? See, I'm just really considerate, you know? I'm just a very considerate boy. Shots are faster, less affected by gravity. That sounds kind of fun with this. Also, money sounds good, but I'm gonna go fuck up an elite here. I think the early elites... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No one saw that. Aura explosion sounds great. No one saw that. No one saw that. This is the first run for today. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. See, I think what helped us so much last game was getting the raw damage up. That helped me so much early. I hope to find that again. Big ability, equalizer, spiral shot. Fuck me, I hate all that. Take spiral shot and scavenger, maybe get health pickups. We'll find a relic chest here. Maybe I should just be trying to take as much damage. If we're trying to do a similar build to what we had last time, I am going to miss the homing that we had. The homing legendary was pretty nice. I do feel like a lot of the things that we took didn't have that much of an impact. Also, yeah, I guess I should have been more careful with... maybe I shouldn't have double XL totems when I had the greed perk, but melee damage is increased, but damage is dealt over time. It sounds fine to me. Probably. Probably. Reload speed increased. Max health multiplier increased after clearing an island. Take that. I really wanted the one that was going to help our reload because the reload on the Scepter is a little bit long. But, I mean, if we're early on in the game and we can get any sort of scaling, whether it's damage, whether it's money, whether it's fire rate, we're going to probably want it. So, especially some max HP scaling is kind of insane. Kind of insane. Okay. Just kill as much as we can. This is a horde. Just give me the money. Money. Heal at the start of the... Oh, there we go. Max health increased after... So we're increasing our max health multiplier every island and our max health every island. I'll go economy here as well. Economy's pretty good. Pretty good. I once did an XL on that map and got 6 laser crabs. Almost broke my keyboard. Oh, on the one that we died on? Yeah, I do almost wish you could, like, have a slight hint of what map you're gonna get to. But I don't know. Maybe that would kill the fun randomness. I don't really know. I don't know. So, hey, Slip. Thanks for the 42 months tier 2. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you, man. Yeah, I know. I was like 40. That 42 is way higher than I thought. Chests contain more loot. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take paycheck, get some money constantly. And I'll go relic here. It's a 10th of the way to 420. There you go. That's good thinking right there. That's good thinking. Yeah, perfect timing. We just threw effectively a run on loop 2, so we're on a new loop 1 run, which means you legally owe me 1/10 of a blunt. Is weed even legal in, I can't remember. Are you in Belgium? I always forget. I know you're in Europe. I don't know why Belgium. Maybe I'll guess correctly. Obviously here in Texas, if you guys don't hear me bitch about Texas enough, They're trying to, instead of being like all the other states and legalizing it and being like Colorado and getting in a shit ton of tax money, you know, to fund roads and education, they're trying to do everything in their power to remake illegal all of this shit. Armor would be good. Yeah, I'll do armor plate if we have no armor. Crab champions to be the cap of my last day of undergrad classes is peak. Hey, well, congrats, man. That's dope. Okay, gambling didn't work. I'll never gamble again, totally. Spiral shot, scavenger. Max health up after we clear an island. Ooh, a lot of shit I want here, but I don't really have any money, so I'll just gamble. Fuck. I'll never gamble again. Okay. Okay, there's 2 chests here. 2 fire chests. Ooh, we got lucky. Look at them sitting in that fire. Oh, you're such a... Oh, good boys. Burned to death. Cool. Well, that was insane. Dashing repels nearby projectiles is fucking insane. And max health goes up every island, so we're building up, yeah, we're building up our max HP and our, you know, HP multiplier. So doing pretty good with health scaling. I don't think we really have much money scaling, obviously, so we shall see. We shall see. Oh, big shot. Yeah, I'm a big boy. Big shot for the big boy. Now we just need, big bones. We need the big bones greed relic here. I'm telling you, my dream for my item of this game is to increase your chances of getting parkour islands. And then every time you do a parkour island, you would get some permanent stats. And then in a perfect world, it would replace the parkour music with a cappella music of me. That is my dream for this game. Probably won't happen. Probably won't happen. I've done some research to verify I'm not a drug guy. In all of Europe, as long as the weed contains less than 0.25% of THC, it's okay. Yeah, there's lots of ways to kind of get under that, so. Welcome, Manny. Ooh! Every time we take damage greater than 5% of your max health, we increase our damage. I don't think we've gotten that in a while. Gonna go economy. Because money is OP. Money is OP. Okay, a lot of shit we're having to deal with right now. They got rid of the grub. Yeah, there's that there's the freaking elite over there. I think I do need to get rid of the gravity thing. I think the gravity thing is actually making this stuff go way too high. Just like IRL, money is OP. Damn right. Oh, I see a chest up there. I do see a chest. Yeah, I need to get rid of this gravity shit. This stuff is way too high. Speaking of being high, I'm trying to, me and my fiance, and then your boy Matthew is actually staying with us for a little bit, because he was in an apartment with some people, and one of those people, their parents were paying for it, and they dropped out of school, and the other person moved out, so we're hanging with Matthew. Obviously, awesome to have a guest bedroom that we can have people kind of crash for a couple weeks, couple months if they need to get back on their feet, and so we're all trying to be good boys and girls, taking like a 2-week tolerance break. If anything for money too, because fucking YouTube ad revenue's been fucking whack. And then I've had some, you know, I still do independent contracting with some clients of mine on the side, you know, since I haven't fully made it yet. And then one of them just stopped responding to me when they owe me hundreds of dollars, and I think something might actually just be wrong with them because they haven't like posted anything on their social media, so I don't actually know what's going on. So, but like a lot of stressful things. So we're like, okay, from a money perspective, we're gonna. What the fuck? What the fuck? You should not be allowed to machine gun shoot me through a fucking iceberg. Get the fuck out of here. But we're trying to take 2 week tolerance breaks, right? To just, one, not have to smoke or consume as many edibles. You know, and, you know, be a good influence on our friends that are kind of going through job search stuff, you know. Because it's like, all this stuff, it's a great way to wind down, you know, you know, stuff like that. But you got to balance it, right? Like, I found a really good way to balance it in my life. Also, we need to get rid of the, is it Big Shot? Wait. We don't have any gravity thing. I think I'm going crazy. Is Big Shot fucking it all up? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. Also, the fact that smoking anything fundamentally disgusts me, so I'll never do it. Yeah, that's why when I'm using the bong, we have like these giant bongs that have all these filters, then have like a mouthpiece filter on the top. Even then, though, it's still not great. That's why I wish this shit could just be legalized everywhere, so people could be like Colorado or places where you got the edibles and all that good stuff. Okay. Let's define gravity with its spiral speed. Oh, is that what's doing it? Yeah, that is what's doing it. That's fucking weird. Yeah, you were totally right, though. Totally right. Thought you were going to say, speaking of being high, I'm going to do drugs. Actually, the opposite right now, anyways. Sure, more paycheck. Definitely need more health here. Silver lining, gold coating, regenerating masochist build. Well, we unfortunately don't have gold coating this time, but yeah, definitely would be cool. Okay. Screw the max health. Give me the fuse. Yeah, this build is definitely not as good as the last build that we had, but I think we can get there. We've got a lot of health scaling. We just gotta figure it out here. The great thing with alcohol compared to drugs is that some alcohol are made to taste good. Well, once again, first of all, alcohol is a drug. It's just, for some reason, a socially acceptable drug, just like caffeine or high amounts of sugar that's put at least in the American food. Alcohol is a drug. Yeah. Weed, dude, when we went to Colorado, I had some tasty fucking weed. Some weed chocolate bars, weed root beers, weed ice cream, right? It all just, max health multiplier increase. It just kind of comes down to, is it legal? Because if it's legal, people can do whatever the fuck they want with a bunch of people, with things, you know? Damage up on our combo. Max health multiplier increased. I'm gonna get more scavenger since I do think we need more healing. And I'll go damage. Haven't taken a damage chest in a long time. Some alcohols are just fucking absinthe. I think some of my friends have drinking straight absinthe way back in the day. I think it's actually illegal in the US, unless I'm going crazy, and they went to Germany and maybe brought it back. I don't remember. I don't remember. 2 questions for you. 1, what controls do you use for this game? Mouse, keyboard, controller, joystick? Yeah, mouse and keyboard for this game. Pretty much any FPS game, most games I'm keyboard and mouse. I've been a PC gamer ever since I was a kid. Fuck off. There's a couple games I'll play controller with, right? Mainly like platformers, right? If, when Hollow Knight Silksong comes out, stuff like that. Also, we might die here. That's the thing. We have this health. We don't have any healing, though. Which, as we learned from this new era, is not as good, You need some healing. We might die. We might die here. We might die. Yeah. So keyboard and mouse, there's, some potential games, but, where we play controller. But any game with, like, where you're controlling the camera. Oh! See, and and you're gonna revive? You're gonna fucking revive? Go fuck yourself. I forgot the healing you have to go grab. When I talk about drugs, I mean specifically like psychoactive stuff like weed or LSD. Those are specifically for that purpose alone. See, that's the propaganda. Weed is so much more casual than alcohol. Yet, I don't know, everybody like for some reason wants to put alcohol in its own category and not count it and stuff like that. Weed is more chill than alcohol in every point of the way. You don't get fucking hangovers from it. You don't fucking literally lose your fucking mind on it unless you're someone with like fucking psychosis, you know. And in that case, you got other problems, you know. So I'm really trying to not lose this. Okay, let me see. Let me go get the healing. Got some healing. Alcohol is one of the only drugs where you can die of an overdose in one sitting, exposure over time, and withdrawal. Yeah, it's fucking insane. If alcohol wasn't just socially accepted, people would consider it to be one of the harder drugs. But it's just centuries of fucking propaganda. I'm such a pothead hippie. I gotta anytime people talk about being okay with alcohol and not weed, I gotta step in. Secondly, would you like either a mod or a feature that shows you DPS per item of yours at the end of the run? I would, but I would hope that would be more of like an official thing, you know? But because I don't think I've modded this game at all yet for really. Most other drugs, you don't die with at least one of those three. Do you put weed in your cheese? Do you put weed with pear syrup to make a meatball sauce? We're not, you can't bring up alcohol in a cooking sense in this argument. If anything, actually, you know what? You could make can of butter. You could make can of butter. Also, damage increased enemies if they have exactly one debuff, so it goes with what we were doing. You could make can of butter, and then you could go make some fucking weed mac and cheese. So you absolutely could. And people have. And there's restaurants that do that. Now, when you cook alcohol, you cook out the alcohol and you're just having the flavor, right? So, yeah, but... Man, he's saying I have literally made can of butter noodles. Yeah, exactly. And your opinion of people who don't approve of either? I'm never gonna get mad at someone for not doing drugs, right? That would be dumb. Anyone that does that is a weird fucking peer pressure man. I think if you look down on someone for doing things in general, right? You know, like that's one thing. If you just yourself don't want to do it, that's totally fine. I think the only thing that annoys me is when people put down certain drugs that are way more casual than others. If you're gonna be like, don't do black tar heroin, that's probably a fair assessment, you know. But I think just in particular, especially, I don't know about other countries, but in America, the propaganda against weed is literally like the whole war on drugs. There's a whole, I mean, the white supremacy is part of that. And I mean, the reason we started even calling it marijuana was because marijuana sounded Hispanic. And in the war on drugs, we wanted to make it sound like this, you know, scary, evil Hispanic thing to do, you know, like if you look, at least in America's perspective, the war on drugs is so fucking fucked. And yeah, it is so fueled by racism and it's insane. It's insane. So anytime someone's like, oh yeah, I wouldn't smoke the devil's lettuce, but I'm gonna fucking get blackout drunk every fucking day of the week. It's like, okay there, man, I don't know. Also, there's health is power, so we are trying to redo this build here. This is a very interesting build. Max health increase, more enemies spawn. That's actually pretty spicy. I might take that. Actually, okay, never mind. Silver lining and 2 paychecks. We'll take that. We'll take that. Can you put weed on your bruises to disinfect them? No, but you can put weed on your, well, I don't know actually. Not to disinfect, no. But you can put CBD lotion and shit on your or THC lotion to help chronic pain in some cases and stuff like that. Can you turn alcohol into paper? I could start bringing up random other pointless shit. Because you can turn hemp into paper. Can you turn alcohol into paper? Can you fucking consume a bunch of alcohol without getting fucking god-awful sick in the morning? If we want to start playing this game, I can definitely play this game. Weed usually has legitimate medicinal uses, and alcohol does not, except for cleaning. Nah, no looking down on people. My only aspect is people both A, know all the implications and medical things that come from drugs, and B, don't hurt or affect either people while on them. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I put weed on the exact same scale as tobacco. The drug part isn't the biggest problem for me. Legally, it's considered a light drug, so you'll get punished less than if you're on cocaine. The problem is shoving your lungs full of cancerous smoke because it's just stupid. So is drinking. Do you know what drinking does to your kidneys? Or your liver? I mean, I would argue, we'll do bubble shot. I would argue that drinking alcohol regularly is worse for your body than smoking weed regularly. I would almost gamble any amount of money on that. Because yeah, doing anything's bad. Smoking anything's bad. Consuming any drugs, probably overall bad. It's whether, you know, balancing the badness, you know. So is fucking being a fat ass. You know? So it's like you gotta find a balance. You gotta find a balance. I'm gonna go ahead and get max health go up when we buy things. Chronic pain's a huge thing, yeah. Your kidney literally exists to filter out stuff like alcohol in your blood. There's no such mechanism in your lungs. Your lungs do, no, your lungs do self-clean. Your lungs do self-clean. That's what's so scary about, not that they self-clean completely, but that's what's so scary about vaping. Anyone vaping, I would highly suggest you to not, unless you're like trying to use it to temporarily get off of cigarettes. Right. Once again, I've always talked about how I've done so many hard drugs and I've never once touched nicotine. I'm gonna take damage combo, even though it's not that great right now. I'll do the elite. That's what's so scary about the vapes is the vapes. The reason people are getting popcorn lung is because the e-juice and stuff, unlike smoke, is getting in parts of people's lungs that not even smoke can get. Like the molecules of the e-liquid, whether it's for nicotine, whether it's for weed, are so small they're able to get into parts of your lung. And that we're gonna start seeing the fucking consequences of, you know, as more and more studies get done. But yeah. Oh shit. Tobacco technically has twice as many heavy metals as weed, and that's by design. Yeah, I mean, no one could ever say smoking anything's not bad, right? Smoking things inherently are not that great. But yeah, the difference between smoking weed and smoking tobacco or cigarettes or anything like that, those are two completely different beasts. In terms of the addictiveness and in terms of the, yeah, harsh chemicals in them and stuff like that, you know? I'm a chemistry PhD student, and man, the things I've had to work with. Oh man, I bet. One of my mother's friends is a kid, literally 13, drinking beer, smoking vapes, but that's okay because it's not cigarettes for her somehow. One of your mother's friend. Well, your mother's friend is a pretty god-awful mom. Gonna say it. Or dad, whoever they're talking about. A pretty awful parent. That's just called bad parenting right there. I don't have anything else to say about that. Okay. They could go through the process of removing heavy metals from the soil, but the process would make tobacco less addictive, so companies won't do it. That's fucking crazy. To take a stand, smoking by far worse than any of them. Smoking cigars or cigarettes have so many more effects and things in them that affect you than just alcohol, for example. Regular cigarettes include asphalt. You are smoking the road. Yeah, smoking cigar and cigarettes is probably easily one of the worst things you could do. Besides, like, you know, shoving black tar heroin up your dick hole every Tuesday. Dickhole Tuesday, Black Tar Heroin Tuesday. Okay. Oh, checklist. Yeah, let's up our damage every 25 kills. There we go. And I'm gonna XL totem. I'm totally gonna have not learned my lesson here. Okay, at least we got a big ol' open field here for this XL. And we only did one of them. I think that's the first time anyone has ever said those words in that order. I make it a goal every stream. I gotta make one statement that has never been said before on planet Earth. Fucking shit, dude. Oh, I wasted that healing. Oh, I got a little bit. Got a little bit, actually. Okay. Okay. Hopefully they're the last time they're ever said in that order. If I remembered what I said, I would have said it immediately right there. You're luckily I don't have a good memory. Definitely taking the reload speed increase. We've been kind of wanting that for a while. And fire rate goes up every time we kill an enemy. And I'll go damage here. Even though another relic would have been good. We're kind of running out of relic spots here, so. What's the current build? We're doing lightning and a lot of damage and a lot of health. We need more healing here. This is technically run at 3 or something because we died. We died like a fake gamer on loop 2, so we're seeing if I can redeem the build. Which I think all this damage that we're getting now, every 25 kills upping the damage too. This is pretty good here. Is pretty good. Shot some more damage, fire rate's reduced. Nah. I always get mixed up. I was like, well, I have all that fire rate up, but no, that was the other run, right? That was the other run. You mean the run mysteriously crashed on loop 2? Yeah, yeah. Another problem I have with smoking is it's much more common with nicotine because those people don't know how to live around other people, but it still exists with weed, is secondhand smoking. My grandparents smoked like 6 to 7 packs a day combined, not a joke, and in 10 years their ceiling went from white to yellow. Imagining that go in your lungs is horrifying. Once again, cigarettes are infinitely worse than smoking weed. I definitely can understand why you would just hate the concept of smoking in general, right? But I do have to, not even to just gas up marijuana, but like, cigarettes are actually fucking disgusting. Like we're talking about, you're smoking asphalt. Every fish shot deals more damage, whatever. Welcome, welcome, Silver. What up? Been way too long. Should hit the fan IRL for me. Still going down, but I'm clawing my way back up. How's things for you? Doing, you know, I mean, kind of stressful a little bit. You know, just at times, I don't know, the YouTube game, at least while we're trying to figure shit out, a little bit stressful sometimes, but, you know, we're vibing too. Trying to help a lot of my friends too that are going through a lot of stuff, you know, and, had a nice little vacation last, month, which was nice. But yeah, just keep working, keep fucking grinding it out, man. It'll be worth it for sure. And if it doesn't, at least you tried, all right? Okay. Cigarettes are worse in the fact because they're allowed on the streets and such those people just smoke it in your fucking face. Well, yeah, that's kind of a separate issue, you know. Like, I know in America a long time ago, a lot of places tried to, like, do no smoking areas, stuff like that, you know. We almost kicked cigarettes out. We almost got the smoking, the nicotine industry out of America, and then fucking vapes came and just got all the kids addicted. Ooh, homing shot. Okay, I'm gonna take homing shot. We're literally just recreating our build from last thing. Max health multiplier up. Hurt ourselves for money. Bonus crystals when we kill people. Okay, we're really low. And I don't really have much healing, but fuck it. We got this here. Yeah, glad to have you here, Silver. Reason I do dabs is smoking flower makes me want to get a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, dabs are definitely cool. I like them. There's also scary things with that. I know some people that had like got collapsed lungs because they did way too many dabs, probably at way too high of temperatures. It's like everything is you gotta balance, you know, even if you're a black tar heroin user, you know, maybe don't do black tar heroin on Tuesdays. I don't know, you know. Also, that was crazy. We got our damage way up. That's why I just wish this shit was fucking legal. So I could go to the fucking store and buy some fucking weed fruit punch and not have to smoke anything. You know? But no, we need something so we can fucking fund our private prisons that are allowed to exist in America. Also, double vision would be cool, but I'm going to do health is power since we're already almost at 2,500. So now health is power will keep giving us damage up to 5,000 health. And I'm going to get a little bit of healing. I'm going to say, I don't know. I'm going to just do max health goes up. Fuck healing. Nobody needs healing. Not me. Healing's for losers, right, guys? Healing is for losers. I would rather do 7 pounds of black tar heroin up my butthole than ever heal again. I do like Big Shot on the Lightning Scepter. It's been pretty nice here, I think. Some max health here, too. Venn diagram. Anything is fine in small enough amounts. People need to remember that small amounts over a long time is just as bad. Yeah. I mean, that goes with everything, you know? Same thing with alcohol and stuff, you know? Video games. Drill shot. Big ability. Damage combo. Firework shot. I'll do drill shot. And more health. The legality would also definitely help mitigate any potential issues, as it would motivate studies into its effects. Yeah. But Holden, think of Warden stocks. Won't anyone think of Warden stocks? Yeah, I do know. I'm assuming you're referring to like some sort of like cigarette stocks or something. No, there's a lot of lobbying on the tobacco industry to keep weed illegal. So you're a loser in every recent video, and apparently you have a lot of heroin to do. We don't need healing in this economy. TTG moments before a disaster. Nah, don't even worry. Max health goes up every island. Oh, a prison ward. I thought you were talking about like some rich person named Warden or something. A prison warden for a private prison. Yeah, private prisons are fucked. Anybody that defends that shit, you should go in a private prison. I'm okay with the thought police as long as it only applies to people that think private prisons are allowed. I gotta say, the build has been getting better. I think we just were taking so many scaling, right? We have checklists giving us damage. We have the base max health going up. We have our health regeneration going up. Toxifying, chipping, more damage, but it's dealt over time. Yeah, I'll do that with the bubble shot. They're kind of doing that anyways. And elemental here. Nice. Dude, we are doing a lot of damage, y'all. This is kind of what we wanted the build to be last time. And yeah, damage just keeps going up every 25 kills. Now, I wish we had gotten the sharp shot, you know, so we could have been upping a higher damage value from the start. Or flat damage or whatever that. I think it's sharp shot, yeah. Also, getting the one free armor if we don't have any is pretty cool, considering our health is so good. And we'll just go more lightning. We only had one level of that. And I will go relic chest here. I think the best thing for you now is the damage combo combined with a lightning rod. Oh, jeez. Yeah, if we could get more armor stuff to actually build up our combo, that's always a fun way to get a ton of damage. Just kind of depends, though. I don't really want to be purchasing armor So it really just depends if we get like a really good relic or anything like that, you know? Hey. Been breaking Oblivion Remastered over my knee since it released. Enchanted a Daedric to do 4 different types of damage in Soul Trap. Yeah, I've saw a lot of people playing that. I've been watching some video essays and stuff on like all of Bethesda and stuff. It's making me want to go back to Fallout New Vegas. So I was playing that early last year and got really far, did a lot of stuff outside, and I was like ready to go. I like did everything outside of New Vegas, and I was like, I prepared it, so I'm like ready to go into New Vegas if I need to, you know? Also, I guess I'm gonna do max combo up in case we do get some damage stuff, you know? On a more objective standpoint, I still think alcohol is less worse overall than weed, but because alcohol is legal and weed isn't, if you're an addict, you're gonna be able to just keep buying it as much as you want, and that, I will admit, is really bad because it'll make addictions more common and worse. However, a big problem I have with weed being illegal is that even if I don't like it personally, people are gonna buy it, and then it's like the shit you behind the dumpster. Well, I will say, I'm just gonna, I guess we can agree to disagree. I think scientifically, taking out the account for legality, I think weed is so much less worse for your body than alcohol. But I think we're gonna just have to agree to disagree on that point. Who you been watching? I've been looking for some good YouTubers playing the remastered Oblivion. Well, I haven't been watching anyone playing remastered Oblivion. I will say, here, I'll look up, just for you guys, the YouTuber that has a bunch of really good video essays here. Big Boss. There's a YouTube channel called Big Boss. It's got some cool video essays. Mate, I would fucking pay fucking cold hard cash if we get a Fallout 3 remaster or remake. I think that's like almost like rumored or something, right? Okay, we're gonna re-roll. Oh, health is power, though we're good up. Actually, yeah, health is power. Okay, yeah, health is power. We'll take another one. Max health goes up every island. Maybe try to get some enhancements. But I do, no, maybe I don't, because I do just want to make sure that we only have the one element, considering we have Elemental Specialist. Damage increased enemies by 50% if they have one debuff. So we'll just drill shot. Probably, honestly, infinite ammo if I kill someone and bubble shot. I think that's pretty good. Hey dude, recently found you, just completed my first diamond run because of your videos. Absolutely hooked to Crab Champions now. Let's fucking go. Yeah, we're hoping to redeem ourselves. We lost a run here earlier on Loop 2. And we're hoping to redeem it because we're trying to get our account back to diamond account. So this is the last weapon we need to beat on diamond here. And actually, the reason I think that like we've got a good chance here is because I'm pretty sure this was the run that we have the reflective dashes or whatever I want to say. Those just have an insane amount of health, and those bubbles I think are doing a lot. Dude, this build's okay. I think this build's a lot better than last time. It took us longer to get to this point here. Wait, what was I even gonna look up? I don't even, dude. My memory, dude. Okay, yeet. What are we getting as a legendary here? Square shot, ice strike, ultra mushroom, bomb explosion, beam turret. I'll just do homing shot. We're at a 40% chance for homing. Now we're at a 76% chance for homing, and max health increased after clearing each island. And then we shall loop-de-loop and pull. And if you guys didn't know, your shoes are looking cool. But yeah, we're going to keep just increasing the damage here. Every fish shot deals more damage. I'm going to go elemental here, instead of immediately jumping into an elite fight, probably. How well does the new lightning rod do with the portal amulet, because that would mean all 3 shots. First shot would always hit the enemy. Oh, dude, I don't even know. Yeah, we've only gotten that, the portal, that crazy legendary portal relic where your bullets come out at the nearest enemy. I think we've only gotten that 3 times total. 2 times were a very long time ago. In fact, it was two episodes in a row. But we did get it somewhat recently. I don't remember exactly what weapon we had. Also, lightning shot again. I'll take it. And we'll go relic chest. We still have room for 1 more relic. Oh, that's what I was going to look up. If we have the... yeah, the relic that's reflecting enemy projectiles back at enemies. I'm pretty sure we do. Dude, the health, health equals power lightning scepter combo here is working out, honestly. Yeah, ring of repulsion. Dashing repels nearby enemy projectiles. And now we also have portals, blacksmith, ring of destruction, healing rocks. We'll say extra portal choice. And I'll do random. Oh, random and harvest. Haven't done harvest in a while since they changed it. Maybe if I can like fly slightly inside the fields here. Okay, okay. I will say lightning scepter's probably pretty cool here. We don't have gold. Oh yeah, we don't have gold healing, I don't think, on this one. On this build. It's one of the things we do not have. We do have silver lining though. So if I take a bunch of damage, which actually silver lining is triggering a lot less often because it is damaged. It has to, you have to take more than 5% of your max health. So silver lining actually ends up being kind of bad in a big max HP because you end up having to take bigger and bigger and bigger hits. Interesting. Kind of negative. Oh, lightning strength increase. There we go. Negative synergy, I kind of think. Also, okay, elemental chest. I think that was a, did I fail that? I think that was a flawless. I failed. I just love flying over all the enemies here. Murdering them. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, honestly. And the bubbles, I know for a fact, yeah, those bubbles are helping a lot. And remember, 76% of the lightning staff projectiles are automatically homing on the enemies. So that's pretty dope. Okay. Elemental specialist. Yep. So now 100% more damage if they only have 1 element. And 40,000's a lot. Gamble. Rip. Noise did that to prevent getting silver lining from laser crab AoE attack. Oh, yeah. How it just hits like, yeah, yeah. Okay, heal after killing enemies. I'll finally get some healing just in case. Oh my god, lightning strength increase, lightning strength increase, lightning strength increase, lightning strength increase, lightning strength increased. Whoo! Lightning strength increased by 200%. That was probably one of the coolest things that could have happened there. Love infinite totems. I fucking love infinite totems. Gonna gamble. God damn, don't ever gamble. So you're a loser and want to do heroin again? I guess so. Okay, so we're just trying to... Okay, already got 1 guy dead. I have 6,000 health. All this health is... oh my god, and we're still gonna lose! Because I have 1,000,000 fucking poison on me. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do I lose with this much fucking health? Oh my god. 7,000 health or something. And I think we just got poisoned to all hell. See, that's why you don't take the healing. I should have just done the black tar heroin. God damn it. Well, I guess for another couple weeks or so, I guess we'll stay not on full diamond. We got it upgraded to ruby, but we still have not gotten it freaking diamond. So we'll see how this goes. But either way, I still had a lot of fun doing health equals power, lightning scepter builds. You know, I got 2 good attempts, just fucking died out of nowhere. You know, that's okay. It happens to all of us, or could happen to all of us. So yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, make sure you guys subscribe or ring that bell like what the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Crab Champions videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you guys are going to be grinding out some Crab Champions on your own, then I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.